Acres of diamonds. Discover hidden riches as you rest. The parable of the acres of diamonds. In the gentle twilight between waking and sleeping, where your mind becomes most receptive to profound truth, let us journey together to an ancient land where a story unfolds that will transform your understanding of wealth forever. As you settle into this peaceful state, breathing slowly and deeply, allow yourself to drift into the timeless wisdom of a tale that has awakened countless souls to the riches that surround them. Long ago, in a distant land, blessed by flowing rivers and fertile soil, there lived a farmer named Ali Hafed, who possessed everything a man could desire. His fields stretched as far as the eye could see, golden with grain that swayed in the warm breeze. His orchards bore the sweetest fruit, and his gardens bloomed with flowers that filled the air with their perfume. Yet as you rest now, breathing in the tranquility of this moment, know that Ali Hafed's greatest treasure was not what he could see, but what lay hidden beneath his very feet, waiting patiently to be discovered. One evening, as the stars began to twinkle in the vast sky above, a wise priest visited Ali Hafed and spoke of diamonds so brilliant they could light up the darkness, so valuable that a single stone could purchase kingdoms. The priest's words painted pictures of crystalline beauty formed deep within the earth, where ancient pressures and time itself had created the most precious gems known to mankind. As you listen to these words now, let them settle gently into your consciousness. For like Ali Hafed, you too are about to discover something magnificent about the nature of true wealth. The farmer's imagination caught fire with dreams of these sparkling treasures. Night after night, he lay awake envisioning himself discovering caves filled with diamonds, their faceted surfaces catching and reflecting light like captured rainbows. The priest had told him that diamonds were found near certain rivers, in specific types of soil, and Ali Hafed became consumed with the desire to find them. As your own mind drifts peacefully now, consider how often we become captivated by distant promises, while the greatest gifts remain unnoticed in our daily experience. Driven by this burning desire, Ali Hafed made a decision that would change his destiny forever. He sold his fertile farm, his beautiful home, and all his possessions. With the money in his pocket and hope in his heart, he began a journey that would take him across continents and through countless years. He searched through the mountains of distant lands, explored mysterious valleys, and followed rivers to their sources, always seeking those precious diamonds that seemed to dance just beyond his reach. Years passed like clouds across the moon, and Ali Hafed's money gradually disappeared. His clothes became worn and tattered, his body grew weak from endless wandering, and his spirit became heavy with disappointment. In a foreign land, far from everything he had once known and loved, the broken man stood beside a great body of water. The waves seemed to whisper of all his failed dreams, and in his despair, he threw himself into the depths, his quest ending not in riches, but in tragedy. Meanwhile, the man who had purchased Ali Hafed's farm continued to work the land with gratitude and contentment. One morning, as he led his animals to drink from the stream that crossed the property, something caught his eye in the shallow water. A stone, unlike any other, glimmered in the gentle current, reflecting the sunlight in the most extraordinary way. When he lifted it from the water, it sparkled with an inner fire that seemed almost alive. The new owner placed this beautiful stone on his mantle, where it caught the light streaming through his window each day. When the same priest who had visited Ali Hafed came to call, his eyes immediately fell upon the magnificent stone. With great excitement, he examined it closely and declared it to be one of the finest diamonds he had ever seen. The farmer was amazed, for he had assumed it was merely a pretty pebble from his stream. Together, they rushed to the water where the stone had been found, and there, scattered like stars fallen to earth, they discovered diamonds beyond counting. The very land that Ali Hafed had abandoned in his search for wealth had been covering one of the richest diamond mines in all the world. Every step he had taken across his own property had been upon acres of diamonds, the very treasures he had traveled the world to find. As you rest in this moment, breathing peacefully and allowing this ancient wisdom to flow through your consciousness like a gentle river, let the profound truth of this parable settle into your heart. You are resting upon your own acres of diamonds right now. The wealth you seek, the opportunities you dream of, the abundance you desire are not in some distant place requiring you to abandon your current circumstances. They are here, now, in this very moment, in your present situation, waiting for your inner eyes to open and recognize their glittering presence all around you. Lesson 2. The riches beneath your feet. As you settle into the gentle embrace of rest tonight, allow your breathing to slow and deepen, for beneath your very feet lie treasures beyond your imagination. Just as the farmer in our ancient parable walked daily over acres of diamonds, you too move through life upon ground rich with hidden abundance. The wealth you seek is not in some distant land or future circumstance, but here, now, in the sacred space where you stand. Feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation as you consider this profound truth. Your current circumstances, the very life you inhabit at this moment, contain riches that countless souls across the ages have searched for in vain. The relationships that surround you, the skills that flow through your hands, the thoughts that dance through your mind, the community that holds you, all of these are precious gems waiting to be discovered and polished into brilliant jewels of prosperity. Breathe slowly and allow this gentle knowing to wash over you. Every step you take is upon sacred ground of opportunity. The earth beneath your feet pulses with potential, just as your heart pulses with life. You need not journey to foreign shores or climb distant mountains to find your fortune. The treasure map you have been seeking leads not to some buried chest in a far-off island, but to the very spot where you rest your head each night. Consider the farmer who tends his small plot of land with love and attention. He does not curse his humble acre or dream of grander fields. Instead, he works with what he has, nurturing each seed, tending each plant, discovering that his modest patch of earth can yield harvest upon harvest. Season after season, his faithful attention transforms simple soil into a source of abundance. This farmer has learned a secret that eludes so many. Wealth grows not from the size of your field, but from the depth of your cultivation. As sleep begins to claim you, let your mind drift to the relationships that grace your life. Each person who crosses your path carries within them the spark of infinite possibility. The neighbor who greets you each morning, the friend who listens to your dreams, the family member who believes in your potential. These souls are not mere companions on your journey. They are living, breathing opportunities for mutual enrichment. When you serve them, support them, and share genuine care with them, you plant seeds in the richest soil of all, the human heart. Your current circumstances contain hidden treasures that await your recognition. Perhaps you have been looking past the simple gifts that surround you, searching instead for more glamorous opportunities that had seemed to beckon from afar. Well, if you want to go on, I will have you on the back of my computer. Yet, the greatest fortunes are often built not from grand gestures or dramatic discoveries, but from the patient recognition and development of what already exists within your reach. Feel yourself growing heavy with peaceful sleep as you absorb this truth. You are planted in fertile soil of endless possibility. The ground beneath you has been prepared by every experience you have lived, every lesson you have learned, every challenge you have overcome. Your roots run deep into this nourishing earth, and from these roots, abundance naturally flows. You need not transplant yourself to foreign ground. You need only tend well the garden where you find yourself planted. The skills that rest quietly within you, perhaps unnoticed or undervalued, are diamonds waiting to be cut and polished. The ideas that whisper to you in quiet moments contain the blueprints for prosperity. The needs you observe in your community are doorways to service and abundance. All of this wealth lies beneath your feet, accessible to you, right where you are. As you drift toward the realm of dreams, carry with you this gentle knowing: my current circumstances contain hidden treasures. Let this truth settle deep into the peaceful chambers of your sleeping mind, where it will work its quiet magic throughout the night. Tomorrow you will awaken with new eyes to see the riches that have been there all along, patiently waiting for your loving recognition. Rest now, dear seeker, upon your acres of diamonds. Lesson 3. Opportunity in the present moment. As you settle deeper into the gentle embrace of rest, let your breathing become the gateway to a profound truth that Russell Conwell discovered in his years of sharing the diamond story with countless souls. This truth whispers to you now in the stillness. Every single moment you experience contains within it all the wealth, all the opportunity, all the abundance you have ever sought. The present moment is not merely a stepping stone to future riches. It is itself the treasure chest that holds your acres of diamonds. Feel your body sinking deeper into comfort as you consider this sacred now that surrounds you. This very instant, as your mind drifts between waking and sleeping, you are positioned at the center of infinite possibility. The breath you are taking right now carries with it the seeds of every dream you have ever held. The heartbeat that pulses gently in your chest marks the rhythm of opportunity knocking softly at the door of your awareness. You need not wait for tomorrow's sunrise or next season's harvest. The diamonds of opportunity sparkle beneath the moonlight of this present moment. Let your imagination drift to a peaceful garden where time moves like honey, slow and golden. In this garden, every flower that blooms does so in the eternal now, drawing its beauty and fragrance from the rich soil of this singular moment. You are like that flower, beloved soul, rooted deeply in the present, drawing sustenance not from distant dreams of what might be, but from the fertile reality of what is. As you rest here, breathing softly, your subconscious mind begins to recognize that this moment, this precious now, contains everything you need to flourish. The wise farmer in Conwell's story searched the world over for his treasure, never realizing that each step of his journey was taken upon the very diamonds he sought. But you are learning a deeper lesson as you drift into peaceful slumber. You are discovering that even the searching itself was unnecessary. The moment you stop running towards some distant tomorrow and instead sink your awareness fully into now, the diamonds reveal themselves naturally, effortlessly, as if they were always waiting for your return home to the present. Allow your mind to rest in the gentle knowing that opportunity does not live in the future. It lives in your response to this moment. The person who finds true wealth is not the one who plans perfectly for tomorrow, but the one who recognizes the gold thread woven through today's simple experiences. Perhaps it is in the kind word you speak, the problem you solve with grace, the beauty you notice that others overlook, or the peace you carry that soothes troubled hearts around you. These are not small things. These are the diamonds that accumulate moment by moment, breath by breath, into a life of true abundance. As sleep begins to embrace you more fully, Let this truth settle into the deepest chambers of your heart. You are not waiting for your life to begin. Your real life, rich with purpose and possibility, is happening now. The conversations you will have tomorrow spring from the love you cultivate today. The prosperity you seek next year grows from the seeds of gratitude you plant in this moment. The peace you hope to find someday is available to you right now in the simple act of being present to what is. Breathe deeply and feel yourself becoming a magnet for present moment awareness. With each gentle exhale, you release the habit of looking elsewhere for your good. With each peaceful inhale, you draw closer to the recognition that this moment, ordinary and sacred at once, holds keys to kingdoms you have not yet imagined. Your subconscious mind is learning to treasure the now, to mine the present for its hidden wealth, to discover diamonds scattered like stars across the landscape of today. Rest now in this eternal moment, knowing that when you awaken, you will carry with you a new vision, the vision of one who sees opportunity not as something to chase, but as something to recognize in the beautiful, abundant now that is always yours. Lesson 4. The subconscious magnet of wealth. As you settle into this peaceful moment of rest, allow your conscious mind to gently release its grip on the day's concerns. There is a profound truth that Russell Conwell understood deeply, one that modern seekers often overlook in their frantic pursuit of fortune. Your subconscious mind, this vast reservoir of wisdom that operates while you sleep, possesses an extraordinary power to attract abundance into your life. Like a compass naturally pointing toward magnetic north, your sleeping consciousness can be trained to point toward opportunity, toward wealth, toward the hidden diamonds that await your discovery. Night, as you drift into the sacred space between waking and dreaming, your mind becomes a powerful magnet. This is not mere wishful thinking, but a fundamental principle of how consciousness shapes reality. When you plant seeds of abundance in the fertile soil of your subconscious, they take root during the quiet hours of sleep, growing into thoughts, insights, and awareness that will guide you toward your acres of diamonds. Feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation as you contemplate this truth. Your subconscious mind never sleeps, never stops working on your behalf. While your body rests, this deeper intelligence processes, organizes, and creates new patterns of recognition. It begins to notice what you have programmed it to see. When you consistently fill this mental soil with thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and opportunity recognition, your subconscious becomes magnetized to wealth in all its forms. The wealthy farmer in Conwell's parable possessed acres of diamonds beneath his feet, yet his conscious mind could not perceive them. His surface awareness was fixated on distant lands and foreign treasures. But imagine if he had programmed his deeper mind, his dream consciousness, to recognize value in his immediate surroundings. Imagine if, night after night, he had whispered to his sleeping soul, "I am surrounded by riches. My land holds treasures beyond measure. My subconscious reveals hidden wealth to me." This is precisely what you are doing now. As your breathing deepens and your muscles relax, you are installing a new program in your mental computer. You are magnetizing your unconscious awareness to attract and recognize abundance. This magnetic quality works in mysterious ways, drawing opportunities into your experience, opening your eyes to resources you may have previously overlooked, and guiding you toward decisions that align with prosperity. Your subconscious magnet works through your dreams, processing the day's experiences and revealing hidden connections between seemingly unrelated events. It works through your intuition, that sudden knowing that guides you toward profitable choices. On many hours of the day's experiences, It works through your awareness, helping you notice the diamonds scattered throughout your ordinary days. This magnetic force operates beyond the limitations of your waking logic, accessing a broader field of possibility. As you rest tonight, allow yourself to feel this magnetic pull toward abundance. Sense how your sleeping mind naturally gravitates toward thoughts of wealth, opportunity, and recognition of value. Trust that this deeper intelligence knows how to navigate toward your highest prosperity. Your subconscious magnet is already active, already drawing circumstances, people, and insights that will contribute to your wealth. The beauty of this magnetic principle is that it requires no strain or effort from your conscious mind. The more you release control and trust this deeper process, the more powerfully it operates. Like iron filings naturally arranging themselves around a magnet, opportunities begin to organize themselves around your abundance-focused subconscious. Ideas that seem scattered suddenly form coherent patterns. Resources that appeared separate reveal their connections. Your sleeping mind is now programmed to recognize wealth in its many forms. The value in your relationships, the potential in your circumstances, the opportunities in your challenges, and the riches in your experiences. This magnetic consciousness works tirelessly, creating an invisible field of attraction around you that draws abundance from unexpected sources. Let yourself sink deeper into this knowing as sleep approaches. Your subconscious magnet grows stronger with each peaceful breath, each moment of trust, each gentle affirmation of your inherent wealth. Tomorrow you will awaken with this magnetic force fully activated, naturally drawing you toward your acres of diamonds. Lesson 5. Turning ideas into gold. As you settle deeper into this sacred space of rest, allow your mind to drift like gentle clouds across the vast sky of possibility. Within the quiet chambers of your consciousness lies a treasure more precious than any earthly gold, the divine faculty of transforming simple ideas into abundant reality. Night, as your body finds perfect peace, your spirit awakens to this most wondrous truth. Every thought you think carries within it the seed of material blessing. Feel yourself floating now in the warm embrace of this knowledge, breathing in the sweet understanding that ideas are the raw diamonds of human experience. Just as the ancient diamond fields lay hidden beneath ordinary soil, waiting only for someone to recognize their value, so do countless golden ideas rest gently within the fertile landscape of your mind. You need not travel to distant shores or seek exotic treasures, for the richest mine of all beats steadily within your chest, pumping life-giving blood through the magnificent instrument of your creative consciousness. In this peaceful moment, let your awareness expand like ripples on a still pond, touching the edges of every dream you've ever held, every solution you've glimpsed in quiet moments, every spark of inspiration that has ever danced across the canvas of your imagination. These are not mere fantasies floating in the ether. They are living seeds of prosperity, waiting patiently for the gentle rain of your attention and the warm sunshine of your faith to bring them into glorious bloom. As you rest here in perfect tranquility, feel how naturally your mind begins to sort through its vast collection of golden possibilities. Like a wise gardener walking through rows of planted seeds, your subconscious mind knows exactly which ideas hold the greatest promise, which thoughts contain the richest potential for transformation into tangible abundance. You need not strain or struggle to force this process, for it flows as naturally as water finding its way to the sea, as effortlessly as flowers turning their faces toward the morning sun. Breathe deeply now, and with each gentle breath, feel yourself becoming more receptive to the subtle whispers of inspiration that surround you always. In the quiet spaces between your heartbeats, golden ideas take root and begin their patient journey toward manifestation. Your sleeping mind becomes a fertile field where thoughts grow into plans, where plans mature into actions, and where actions blossom into the beautiful harvest of material blessing. Notice how peacefully your body rests while your inner vision grows ever clearer, ever more attuned to the precious value hidden within seemingly ordinary thoughts. The same divine intelligence that transforms tiny seeds into mighty oak trees, that turns simple carbon into brilliant diamonds deep within the earth, now works through the magnificent machinery of your resting consciousness to transmute your ideas into golden reality. Let yourself sink even deeper into this blessed assurance, feeling how your entire being aligns with this natural law of transformation. Your ideas are not separate from you. They are extensions of your deepest wisdom, expressions of your soul's desire to create and contribute to the grand symphony of human prosperity. Each thought that arises in your peaceful mind carries within it the complete blueprint for its own material manifestation, waiting only for the gentle touch of your sustained attention to begin its journey from the invisible realm into visible form. As you continue to rest in the sacred space of infinite possibility, feel your heart opening like a flower to receive the golden nectar of creative inspiration. Your ideas are precious gifts from the abundant universe, personal love letters written in the language of opportunity and signed with the seal of divine providence. Night, as you sleep, these golden thoughts take deeper root in the rich soil of your subconscious mind, drawing nourishment from the wellspring of universal wisdom that flows eternally through your peaceful, resting consciousness. In this gentle moment of complete surrender to the natural process of abundance, you understand with perfect clarity that every great fortune began as a simple idea in someone's quiet mind. Every magnificent creation started as a gentle whisper in the sacred space between sleeping and waking. Lesson 6. The value of faith and persistence. As you settle into the gentle embrace of rest tonight, allow your mind to drift toward two golden threads that weave through every story of discovered treasure: faith and persistence. These twin companions have guided countless souls to their acres of diamonds, not through dramatic moments of revelation, but through the quiet, steady accumulation of belief and action. Night, as your conscious mind releases its grip on the day's concerns, your deeper wisdom awakens to understand how faith and persistence transform ordinary circumstances into extraordinary abundance. Faith begins as a whisper in the darkness, a soft knowing that riches await your discovery, even when your eyes cannot yet see them. Like the farmer who plants seeds beneath the soil, trusting in the unseen process of growth, you too are learning to trust in the invisible forces at work on your behalf while you sleep. Your faith need not be loud or dramatic. It can be as gentle as your breathing, as natural as the rhythm of your heart. With each peaceful breath you take now, you are nurturing the quiet faith that abundance flows toward you in perfect timing, through perfect channels, in perfect ways. This faith becomes your inner compass, pointing always toward possibility, even when the landscape of your life appears unchanged. When others see only ordinary ground, your faith reveals the glittering potential that lies just beneath the surface. It teaches you to look with new eyes upon the relationships, skills, and opportunities that surround you daily. Faith whispers that your current circumstances are not limitations, but launching points, not obstacles, but stepping stones across the river of prosperity. Faith's faithful companion gives form and substance to your believing. While faith plants the seed of possibility, persistence tends the garden of manifestation. It is not the harsh, driving force that exhausts the spirit, but rather the gentle, consistent pressure of water that eventually carves canyons through solid rock. Your persistence flows like a river, sometimes rushing forward with enthusiasm, sometimes moving slowly, but never stopping, always finding a way around obstacles, always seeking the path of least resistance toward your destination. In the quiet chambers of your sleeping mind, persistence becomes a loving discipline that honors your deepest dreams. It teaches you that every small step forward, every gentle effort, every moment of continued faith adds another facet to the diamonds you are uncovering. The miner who discovers the richest vein is rarely the one who swings the hardest, but the one who continues swinging long after others have abandoned their claims. Your persistence need not be painful. Let it be as natural as the waves that gently shape the shore, as consistent as the stars that faithfully mark their courses across the night sky. Together, faith and persistence create a powerful alchemy that transforms the lead of ordinary experience into the gold of recognized opportunity. They work especially powerfully during these precious hours of rest, when your analytical mind steps aside and allows deeper wisdom to emerge. As you sleep, your subconscious mind rehearses scenarios of success, practices recognizing abundance, and strengthens the neural pathways that lead to wealth consciousness. Each dream becomes a workshop where faith and persistence collaborate to build your tomorrow. The most beautiful aspect of this partnership is how it changes your relationship with time itself. Faith removes the anxiety of urgency, teaching you to trust in divine timing, while persistence ensures that you remain actively engaged in your own prosperity. You learn to work without strain, to effort without struggle, to pursue your diamonds with the patient confidence of one who knows that discovery is not a matter of if, but when. Night, as your body rests and your spirit soars, allow faith and persistence to become the twin guardians of your dreams. Feel them standing watch over your sleeping hours, protecting your vision of abundance, nurturing your growing awareness of the riches that surround you. Let them whisper their ancient secrets into your receptive mind, that every person who has ever discovered their acres of diamonds did so not through luck or chance, but through the steady application of unwavering faith, combined with gentle, persistent action. Your diamonds are waiting, sparkling in the moonlight of this very moment, ready to be claimed by one who believes and perseveres. Lesson 7. Wealth through service and usefulness. As you settle deeper into this peaceful rest, allow your mind to drift toward a profound truth that Russell Conwell discovered in his years of study and observation. The greatest fortunes, the most enduring riches, the diamonds that shine brightest in the light of eternity, are those discovered through the simple act of being useful to others. Night, as your conscious mind releases its grip on the day's concerns, your deeper wisdom awakens to understand that service is not sacrifice, but the golden key that unlocks every door to abundance. Picture, if you will, a gentle stream flowing through a valley. The water does not struggle or strain, yet it nourishes every plant along its banks, every creature that comes to drink, every field that needs refreshing. In its natural flow of giving, the stream receives everything it needs. New waters join it from springs and tributaries, and it grows fuller, more powerful, more useful with each mile it travels. This is the perfect image of how wealth flows through service. As you rest tonight, your subconscious mind is learning to recognize this eternal law. Your acres of diamonds reveal themselves most clearly when you ask not, "What can I get?" but, "What can I give?" The farmer in Conwell's parable spent his life searching for treasures to take, never realizing that his greatest riches lay in what he could offer the world, right from his own land. As sleep washes over you like warm, golden light, feel this truth settling into the depths of your being. Every skill you possess, every experience you have gained, every moment of wisdom you have gathered, becomes a diamond when placed in service of another's need. The merchant who discovers what his neighbors truly require and provides it with care and excellence finds his storehouse overflowing. The teacher who lights the flame of understanding in young minds discovers that her own wisdom multiplies with each lesson shared. The craftsman who puts his whole heart into creating something beautiful and useful finds that customers seek him out, and prosperity follows naturally in the wake of his dedication. End of chapter 5. Recording by Anne Fassett. These are not accidents or coincidences, but the working of a great law, as reliable as the rising sun. Tonight, as you breathe slowly and deeply, imagine your life as a garden, where every act of service plants a seed of future abundance. You need not strain or worry about the harvest, for the law of giving and receiving works as surely in the realm of wealth as in the world of nature. The apple tree does not hoard its blossoms or grudgingly produce its fruit. It gives freely, and in giving, it flourishes. Your sleeping mind is now absorbing this wisdom, programming itself to recognize opportunities for usefulness wherever you are. Feel the gentle truth flowing through you like a warm current. The person who makes himself indispensable through loving service never lacks for abundance. The woman who solves problems, who eases burdens, who brings light to dark corners, discovers that the universe conspires to support her efforts. Your own unique combination of talents, experiences, and insights forms a key that fits perfectly into locks you have not yet discovered. As you rest, your inner wisdom is preparing to guide you to these perfect matches between your gifts and the perfect world's needs. Let this understanding soak into every cell of your being. Wealth through service is not about grand gestures or dramatic sacrifices. It lives in the daily choice to be helpful, to be reliable, to add value wherever you find yourself. The shopkeeper who remembers his customers' preferences, the neighbor who offers a helping hand, the worker who takes pride in excellence. Each discovers diamonds sparkling in the ordinary moments of usefulness. Your subconscious mind is now programmed with this golden principle. As you sleep, it searches through your experiences, your relationships, your daily encounters, finding countless opportunities to serve, to help, to be useful. Each morning, you will awaken with fresh eyes to see the needs around you that perfectly match your ability to serve. Your acres of diamonds are revealed through the simple, powerful act of making yourself truly useful to the world. Rest now in this certainty, and let abundance flow to you through the eternal channel of loving service. Lesson 8. Recognizing your inner resources. As you settle into this peaceful moment of rest, allow your breathing to deepen and your body to release the day's tensions. Tonight, we journey inward to discover the magnificent treasury that exists within your very being. Like the farmer in our timeless parable, who searched the world over while standing upon acres of diamonds, you possess riches beyond measure that await your recognition and gentle awakening. Your inner resources are not abstract concepts floating in distant realms of possibility. They are as real and tangible as the breath flowing through your body, as certain as the steady rhythm of your heart. These treasures have been with you since birth, growing stronger and more refined with each experience, each challenge overcome, each moment of compassion you have shown. They are the diamonds of your character, the gold of your wisdom, the silver of your intuition, Consider for a moment the remarkable storehouse of knowledge you carry within. Every book you have read, every conversation that touched your soul, every lesson learned through joy or sorrow has become part of your inner wealth. This accumulated wisdom is not merely memory, but living treasure that illuminates your path forward. As you rest tonight, feel this knowledge settling deeper into your being, becoming more accessible, more integrated into your natural responses and decisions. Your creativity flows like an underground river, sometimes visible on the surface, sometimes hidden, but always present. This creative force is one of your most precious inner resources. It transforms ordinary moments into opportunities, common materials into masterpieces, simple ideas into solutions that serve others. While you sleep, this creative wellspring continues to bubble and flow, bringing together seemingly unrelated thoughts into brilliant new combinations. Trust this process, for your mind is constantly working to reveal new facets of your creative diamonds. The strength you have developed through life's challenges is another treasure often overlooked. Each difficulty you have navigated, each fear you have faced, each disappointment you have transformed into wisdom has forged an inner resilience more valuable than any external possession. This strength is not harsh or brittle, but flexible like gold, able to bend without breaking, able to support great weight while maintaining its essential beauty. Your capacity for love and compassion represents perhaps the greatest treasure in your inner vault. This ability to understand, to empathize, to serve others with genuine care creates wealth that multiplies when shared. Unlike material riches that diminish when divided, the love you give increases your own abundance. Night, as you rest, feel this loving capacity expanding, recognizing how it connects you to endless opportunities for meaningful contribution. The intuition that whispers its guidance in quiet moments is your inner compass, more reliable than any external navigation system. This subtle knowing has guided you safely through countless decisions, large and small. It recognizes opportunities that logic might miss and senses dangers that analysis might overlook. As your conscious mind settles into sleep, this intuitive wisdom becomes more prominent, more accessible. Trust its gentle urgings, for it sees your acres of diamonds with perfect clarity. Your accumulated experience in relationships, in work, in navigating life's complexities, represents a vast library of practical wisdom. You know things that cannot be taught in schools or found in books. You understand the rhythms of your community, the needs of those around you, the subtle dynamics that create success or failure in human endeavors. This knowledge is treasure waiting to be recognized and applied. The dreams and aspirations that live in your heart are not mere wishful thinking, but blueprints for future abundance. These visions arise from your deepest knowing of what is possible, what wants to emerge through your unique combination of gifts and circumstances. They are seeds of future harvests, calling you to prepare the soil of your current situation for their eventual flowering. Your very presence in this world, the unique perspective you bring, the particular way you see and interpret experience, adds something irreplaceable to the human story. This uniqueness is not a burden to bear, but a gift to treasure. No one else can offer exactly what you offer. No one else can serve exactly as you serve. Your individual contribution to the grand tapestry of life is needed, valued, and precious beyond measure. As you drift towards sleep tonight, rest in the knowledge that you are already rich beyond imagination. Your inner resources are vast, varied, and ready to manifest as outer abundance when you recognize their presence and value their contribution. The diamonds have always been there, waiting for your gentle recognition. Lesson 9. Gratitude for hidden riches. As you settle into this gentle twilight between waking and dreaming, let your heart open to a profound truth that Russell Conwell understood so deeply. The richest souls are not those who possess the most, but those who recognize the abundance already flowing through their lives, like a river of liquid gold. Night, as your conscious mind begins to rest, your deeper awareness awakens to the countless treasures that surround you. Treasures that may have been invisible in the harsh light of daytime striving, but now shimmer like stars in the soft darkness of grateful recognition. Breathe slowly and allow yourself to feel the weight of your body against the bed, supported completely, held by forces you need not strain to understand. This simple comfort, this basic security, is itself a diamond of immeasurable worth. How many souls throughout history have longed for such simple peace, such quiet safety? Yet here you are, wrapped in warmth, breathing freely, your heart beating its steady rhythm without any effort from your conscious will. These are not small gifts, but magnificent treasures, the kind that kings of old would have traded kingdoms to possess. Feel the gratitude beginning to stir in your chest, like warm honey, sweet and golden, spreading through every fiber of your being. For in this moment of recognition, you are discovering what the wise have always known. Gratitude is the master key that unlocks the vaults of hidden wealth. It transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the common into the precious, overlooked into the invaluable. As you rest here now, your grateful heart becomes a divining rod, pointing toward treasure after treasure that has been waiting patiently for your acknowledgement. Consider the miracle of your own breath, flowing in and out with such natural grace. Each inhalation brings life itself into your being. Each exhalation releases what no longer serves you. This exchange, happening thousands of times each day without your conscious direction, is a fortune beyond calculation. The air you breathe, shared by every living thing, connects you to the vast web of life that spans the globe. In this single breath, you possess riches that no amount of gold could purchase. For what price could be placed on life itself? Let your awareness expand gently to encompass the people who have touched your life with their presence, their words, their care. Each relationship, whether brief or lasting, whether smooth or challenging, has deposited gems into the treasury of your experience. The friend who listens with understanding ears, the stranger who offers a moment of kindness, even those who have opposed you and thereby strengthened your resolve, all have contributed to the acres of diamonds that make up your human experience. Feel the warmth of gratitude for these souls who have shared the journey with you. Each one a precious stone in the mosaic of your life. Your mind itself is perhaps the greatest treasure of all, this magnificent instrument capable of thought and feeling, memory and imagination, reason and intuition. As you drift towards sleep, marvel at this consciousness that can reflect upon itself, that can create beauty from nothing, that can love and be loved. The thoughts you think, the dreams you dream, the insights that arise unbidden in quiet moments, these are diamonds of the spirit, more valuable than any earthly wealth, because they are uniquely yours, irreplaceable and eternal. Even your challenges, those experiences you might be tempted to consider burdens, reveal themselves in the gentle light of gratitude as hidden riches. Every difficulty has strengthened some faculty within you. Every setback has revealed reserves of resilience you did not know you possessed. The tears you have shed have watered the soil of compassion. The fears you have faced have polished the gem of courage until it shines with brilliant fire. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been without purpose. in the grand design of your becoming. As sleep draws nearer, feel yourself surrounded by an invisible constellation of blessings, each one glowing softly in the darkness, like fireflies in a summer meadow. Your grateful heart recognizes them all. The roof over your head, the food that nourishes your body, the books that feed your mind, the music that lifts your spirit, the countless small pleasures that season each day with sweetness. These are your acres of diamonds, spread out before you, in magnificent abundance, waiting only for the light of appreciation to reveal their true worth. Let gratitude be the last conscious thought that accompanies you into sleep, and the first that greets you upon waking. For it is the golden thread that weaves all blessings together into a tapestry of unimaginable richness. Lesson 10. Awaken to your acres of diamonds. As the gentle dawn of understanding rises within your consciousness, you find yourself standing at the threshold of complete awakening to the magnificent truth that has been with you all along. Your acres of diamonds stretch endlessly in every direction, no longer hidden, but gleaming with the brilliant clarity that comes from a mind at peace with its own abundant nature. The journey you have taken through sleep and dream, through rest and restoration, has prepared you for this moment of recognition. Feel yourself awakening, not just from sleep, but from the long dream of scarcity that once clouded your vision. Each breath you draw carries with it the fresh air of possibility, and each heartbeat resonates with the rhythm of abundance that pulses through all creation. You are no longer the seeker wandering distant lands in search of treasure, for you have discovered the profound truth that Russell Conwell whispered to thousands. Your wealth was always here, waiting patiently for your recognition. The farmer in the ancient parable awakens now through you, his eyes opened to see what was always beneath his feet. The diamonds that sparkled in moonlight through your dreams now catch the light of your conscious awareness, and you understand that every challenge you have faced, every moment of doubt, every period of searching, was simply polishing these precious gems that lie within your reach. Your subconscious mind, programmed through nights of peaceful rest, now serves as your faithful guide to riches that cannot be measured in earthly terms alone. As you move through this day and all the days that follow, you carry with you the serene certainty that opportunity flows towards you like a gentle river finding its natural course. The ideas that once seemed elusive now present themselves clearly, ready to be transformed into golden realities through your faithful persistence. Your hands, blessed with the ability to serve others, naturally attract abundance as they reach out in usefulness and love. The gratitude that has taken root in your heart during these restorative hours now blossoms into a garden where every flower is a recognition of hidden riches. The inner resources you have discovered sleeping within you are no longer dormant, but fully activated, ready to respond to every call for wisdom, creativity, and inspired action. Your faith has grown strong through quiet cultivation, and your persistence flows not from desperate striving, but from the peaceful knowing that success is your natural inheritance. The present moment opens before you like a treasure chest whose key you have finally found, and each experience becomes a diamond to be polished and cherished. And you understand now that wealth through service is not a burden to bear, but a joy to embrace. For in lifting others, you discover that you yourself are lifted higher. The magnetic power of your transformed consciousness draws to you exactly what you need, when you need it, in the perfect measure that serves your highest good. Your sleeping hours have become sanctuaries where your subconscious continues to work on your behalf, uncovering new veins of gold in the mine of your daily experience. The gratitude that fills your being is not mere thankfulness, but a living recognition that you are surrounded by immersed in and made of the very substance of abundance itself. Every relationship holds diamonds of connection. Every task contains gems of purpose. Every moment sparkles with the brilliance of infinite possibility. You have awakened to see that your entire life is the acre upon which countless diamonds lie scattered, and you are both the discoverer and the discovered treasure. Walk forward now with the quiet confidence of one who knows their true worth. Rest tonight and every night in the peaceful assurance that while you sleep, your acres of diamonds continue to reveal their treasures. Awaken each morning with eyes that see clearly, hands that work skillfully, and a heart that beats in perfect harmony with the abundant universe that calls you its beloved child. Your diamonds are here, they are real, and they are yours to claim.